There comes a moment in life when everything shatters at the same time. A relationship ends. A dream collapses. A betrayal cracks your trust. A phase of life dissolves into darkness. And you stand there, unable to understand how something that once felt so stable could fall apart so fast. In these moments, you don't just lose something external, you lose the version of yourself that existed inside that life. Carl Jung said, "There is no coming to consciousness without pain." And yet, nobody prepares you for the kind of pain that feels like the ground beneath your feet has disappeared. You feel confused, disoriented, bruised by life. You question everything. Why is this happening? Why now? What did I do wrong? Where do I go from here? But here's the truth you don't realize in the storm. Your life isn't falling apart to punish you. It's falling apart to redirect you. Everything that collapses is clearing a space inside you, a space for truth, for authenticity, for a path that actually belongs to you. You think you're losing everything, but you're actually losing what never meant to stay. When your life falls apart, your soul leans in and whispers, "Now we begin."
You didn't notice it happening at first, but slowly, quietly, you were living a life built on expectations, not truth. Maybe you stayed in a relationship out of fear of letting go. Maybe you pursued a dream because others expected it. Maybe you played roles that didn't reflect who you truly are. Maybe you lived for approval instead of authenticity. And somewhere along the way, you became a stranger to yourself. Jung called this the persona, the mask we wear to be accepted. It works for a while, but one day the mask cracks, and behind the smile, behind the politeness, behind the pretending, your real self begins to suffocate. Life falling apart is not chaos, it is the collapse of everything that isn't you. The job that ends, the relationship that breaks, the friendships that fade, the identity that dissolves, these aren't failures. These are layers being stripped away so your soul can breathe again. Pain becomes the force that tears down the walls hiding your truth. And though it feels like destruction, it is actually birth.
After the collapse comes the silence. The stillness that feels like a void. You wake up and nothing feels familiar. You don't recognize your life. You don't recognize your path. You don't even recognize yourself. This is what mystics call the dark night of the soul, a spiritual unraveling that strips away everything false so your true essence can emerge. People fear this stage because it feels lonely, empty, directionless. But the truth is, in this darkness, you are closest to your rebirth. You begin to see how much of your life was built on fear, how much of your identity was shaped by survival, how many decisions came from insecurity instead of intuition. Without the noise of your old life, you finally hear the voice inside you, the quiet one you ignored for years. Your soul is not lost. It is waiting, rearranging, rebuilding. The dark night is not the end of your story. It is the moment you are rewritten.
Slowly, something inside you begins to shift. Not loudly, not suddenly, but gently, like dawn after a long night. You start seeing your pain differently. not as a punishment, but as a teacher. The heartbreak taught you your worth. The loss taught you humility. The betrayal taught you boundaries. The failure taught you resilience. The ending taught you truth. And then clarity appears. You begin to understand. Life didn't fall apart to break you. Life fell apart to rebuild you. You start making decisions you were once afraid to make. You start letting go of people you once clung to. You start choosing honesty over comfort. You start choosing yourself. What you once called destruction, you now recognize as awakening. You rise, not as who you were, but as who you were meant to be. For the first time, you begin to walk your true path.
Healing is not about going back to how things were. Healing is about creating what should have been there all along. You rebuild differently now, slower, wiser, braver. You choose relationships that feel safe. You choose work that aligns with your soul. You choose boundaries that protect your peace. You choose people who see your truth. You choose a life that feels like your own. Your strength is different now. Not loud, not performative, not forced. It's quiet, steady, unshakable, because it's rooted in something real, self-awareness. Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." And now you are becoming. Piece by piece, step by step, moment by moment. Your new life is not built on fear, it's built on alignment. You realize now, your life didn't fall apart, it fell into place.
Look back for a moment. Everything you lost, everything that hurt, everything that broke you, it all led you here. To this clarity, to this strength, to this awakening, to this version of you that is more conscious, more grounded, more whole. Life falling apart wasn't the end, it was an invitation, a doorway, a turning point, a calling from your soul saying, you are ready. Ready to stop pretending, ready to stop shrinking, ready to living for others, ready to step into the life meant for you. Your true path does not begin when everything is perfect. Your true path begins the moment you rise from the pieces and walk forward anyway. This is not the death of your old life. It is the birth of your real one. Your life fell apart so you could fall into yourself, into your purpose, into your truth, into your becoming. The collapse was not destruction, it was transformation. This is your moment. This is your turning point. This is the beginning of everything you were created for. When your life falls apart, your true path finally begins.